Today on the channel from AEW Unmatched Series 10, we've got Kenny Omega.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unmatched Series 10 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the return of Kenny Omega. But for all your Kenny Omega needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Kenny Omega, no stranger to this line at all. We've had so many Kenny Omegas between Unrivaled, Unmatched, Supreme, Exclusives, you name it. Kenny Omega been all over the AEW line. However, the last year or so, he's pretty much been out injured. Outside of a couple of appearances, I would have to imagine going forward in the next couple of years, depending how AEW does their figure releases, we're going to be without some Kenny Omega figures. So if you don't have a Kenny or you need one, whatever, this could be one of your last chances for at least a little while, as we got a lot of new blood into AEW. You got Mercedes Moné, of course. You know she's going to get a lot of figures. Adam Copeland, we saw him in this line for the first time. We'll see more of him. Ricochet coming over there. There's a lot of talent that's came in the last couple of years that will probably be getting figures outside of Kenny Omega. So long story short, you want an Omega at a reasonable price. This might be your last chance or one of your last chances. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say there. But Kenny Omega looking awfully plain Jane. I do like the blue tights on this one, but not a lot of pizzazz, not a lot of bells and whistles with this one. I guess this is one of the cheaper figures to make in the set. As you know, Adam Copeland took a lot of tooling, I'm sure, with the new figure. But looking good. Looks like Kenny Omega, no doubt about it. Glamour shot down there. AEW Unmatched. Uniform packaging. Love that blue background. Always does pop. 8-up on this one, Mark Summers. Thank you for asking. AEW Wrestling on the side over here. What number are we? Number 76. And then this is, of course, Series 10. All Elite Wrestling on the side. Then on the back, got the cross-sell down below. We're ranking them. At the very end of the week, we're going to put this entire line inside of my order. Of course, least favorite to favorite is how we're going to do that. Glamour shot, autograph, all the usual stuff. Watch AEW Dynamite Rampage, and don't forget Collision. This is from Dynamite Grand Slam 9/22/2021. So many years ago at this point right here is this Kenny Omega. But it does look good. You know me, I'm a sucker for blue. See you later. Goodbye. The packaging has definitely got stronger on these. As I used to be able to just put my thumb in and just kind of rip it out. Now it's not getting all the way through every single time. Or I am getting weaker. I could be getting weaker. That could possibly be happening. Who knows? Better dive into some more protein maybe. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Kenneth Omega out of the package, ready to go in the blue and black attack. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Pop it all out of the package and see you later. Goodbye. All right, extra hands with Kenny Omega here. We do got a splayed out hand. We got the gun hand. We got the old boom hand there. And then we do got two gripping hands out of the package. Choose your own Kenny Omega adventure, I guess, in the hand department. Now we get Kenny right here. And this is honestly Kenny's we've seen before. No new face on this one. No real anything new. It's just a Kenny Omega from the past back out again with a little bit of an update as far as the pants go. Of course, with the different coloring. And I don't know if we've seen this little strap coming down either. So that might be some new tooling as well. But for the most part, very similar to other Kenny Omegas we've had in Unmatched and Unrivaled, especially the head sculpt. I got the gritting and bearing it Kenny Omega head. Got a little bit of hair going on the face, of course. Long hair, a little bit in his eyes. Almost Bret Hart-esque hair is kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. Good torso on him. I always do like this Kenny Omega kind of ripped up torso going on. Skinny, but still very muscular. White wrist tape on here. Talked about the hands already. But I guess the buying feature, the selling point for me here is the blue and black attack down in the tights. Looking very good. Omega symbol, of course, on the knee pad. Kick pads there. Looking very good. Blue and black together are a nice color combination. Nice on the eyes, of course. But looking good, all things considered. Now, articulation, arms go all the way around for us. Do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back and forth, side to side, head back and forth, side to side. A lot of down movement on these figures here. Up is decent, but the hair does get in the way. Hula hoop at the top, traditional waist, big ol' Kenny Omega splits if you do need them. Legs do go up, thigh cut, double jointed, pin knees once again. You do get the boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side. Up and down, all of our usual AEW Unmatched, AEW Unrivaled articulation. Of course, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, make sure you get the Jazzware stand over at Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you use discount code Kyle to save 10%. Got to get a deal out there. We know how that goes. And what do you know? He fits perfectly right there on a stand. So Kenny Omega rides again, possibly for the last time for a while. I just think we'll probably still get some figures, but nothing like we have as of recently. Of course, our last Kenny Omega figure, I believe, was the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive there. Captain Canada edition here. A little lighter skin tone on this one. And then before that, we did get a throwback Ring of Honor one, which I thought was kind of cool to see. You can also mix this maybe into your NXT collection if you really wanted to do that. But we've had a lot of Kenny Omegas. This is just the beginnings. This is just the last couple of months right here. Over the last few years, like I said, Supremes, Unmatched, Unrivaled, 2-packs, you name it, exclusives. A lot of Omega business with the AEW line. Seems to be coming to somewhat of an end right now until he gets back in the saddle again, like a young Aerosmith back in the day, of course, because they're not in the saddle anymore, as we do know. But a fun Kenny Omega, but I could see this one being maybe the peg warmer of the set, or one that gets passed up by a lot of people just because we've had so many Omegas over the last couple of years since this line did debut. But still fun for what it is. That's what I'm going to say. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? Is this a pickup for you? A pass, a long game, a no game? Could be. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We're going to have even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channels. You can also head over to ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Kenny Omega, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.